start talking.
Hello, all our ghosts, ghouls, and goblins, and welcome to A Cyclone of Fright, a Sunday special. And if you don't know which one you are, you're a ghoul. Hello, Killies. Say hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm finally back, as you can see, after she hired some hooligans to beat me up and steal my lunch money. But I'm finally back into a semi-healthy state,
As healthy
despite
as you will get.
despite her hooligans trying to kill me. Next time, get better hooligans.
Oh, hush. Hush. See, Killies was just saying hello.
Introduce what the video is going to be about.
Today's video is going to be about uh, a movie that we recently watched. I'd watched it before, but he had never watched it before. And let's just say he had thoughts. And that movie was Leprechaun Origins, which during this time we had thought was supposed to be an origin story to the actual Leprechaun series, but no, instead it was some weird attempt at a reboot, I guess. And it was not our favorite.
Okay, so some of the main issues Leprechaun Origin has is one, clearly the people wanted to make a beast or werewolf movie, but couldn't get the licensing rights for that. All they could get was Leprechaun, and the people in the room was like, "Oh, Leprechaun. Well, okay. I mean, we can work with that. So, how are we gonna make this Leprechaun movie?" And the big bad, producer, director guy was like, "Nah, nah, nah, man. I told you I wanted to do a werewolf movie or a beast movie. That's what we're gonna do. I might have to stick the name Leprechaun on this. I might need to call the creature a leprechaun, but it's gonna be the movie I want." Oh, but sir, how are we gonna incorporate that into a leprechaun? I don't know. Do some haggy plot angle about gold.
You did love the plot angle about the gold, which was the only thing that indicated Leprechaun.
Okay, but that still didn't make sense. Thing's supposed to be like some type of feral beast, yet it's sitting there like with a bulletin board Excel up on its computer, doing oh, you stole 262 pieces of gold from me. So with interest, that's gonna be 722 people lives. And I will collect every Sunday with compound interest. It's like, what the hell? Like, what? It's supposed to be a feral beast, but it can collect with interest from people stealing its gold.
Well, yes, you did love that aspect of how many people equaled gold because it never did tell how many people it was searching for the souls of.
And the whole fact it's supposed to be a feral beast, yet for some reason it's taking this tribute back as, repayment for the gold they stole. It's like, what?
It loved how you hated it, was what it loved.
And sad thing is, like, there was no leprechaun-esque-ness to that movie at all. The fact that it's even in the same series is ridiculous. Especially because Hornswoggle is actually a funny dude. Like, he's not going to be Warwick Davis. I don't think anyone could bring the charm and energy that Warwick Davis did to it. But Hornswoggle could have brought quite a bit of charm to the role if they let him go around talking. I mean, like, "Hey, you guys, where were my sacrifices? They weren't in the house, or they ran away. You know what that means? I'm taking your left testicle and your right toe."
Instead, we got night vision.
I think it was supposed to be because he was half blind or something. So it was supposed to be bat vision or werewolf vision. I don't really know. Heat seeking vision, I guess. Oh, I can see warmth. Oh, so if all you see is warmth, how do you know what gold is or which parts are gold? Oh, like a snake, I stick out my tongue, and I can taste the gold in the air, and that, like, I just kind of, as the taste of gold gets stronger, like, I move closer to that area. It's like, nope. Yeah. Oh, look, her earring. See, I got to do it. Like, that's the only thing I can think of is how Because with the vision it kept showing us, there's no way he would be able to tell gold from anything else.
Well, that is true.
So the only thing I can think of is he was like, oh, gold.
Maybe he went to the same vision place that Doug took Carrie to on King of Queens.
Okay, but I don't remember Carrie being like, oh, I need to get around the kitchen. Oh, toast. Toaster. Oh, where's the cereal? Oh, there it is. I don't remember like her tasting the air to know where to go and what to do.
You also loved the running sequence, how it looked like it was on all fours. It was definitely not a bipedal creature of any sort.
I don't think it was a quad pedal. I don't think it was any pedal. Like, he might as well have been hovering above the air with how dumb he looked.
I don't know. He did have a weird rip-off Pumpkinhead-esque look.
See, I feel like the people who made the movie, not only did they want, like, clearly they wanted a Beast flick and then just only could get Leprechaun rights. But also they only saw Hornswoggle during the little segment of Monday Night Raw when they'd only allow him to, like, grunt. He couldn't, like, talk. Like, it was part of the gimmick that he couldn't say words. Like, he had to be like, grunt. Like, they even had a whole midget court where Hornswoggle does his whole testimony going, and, like, Shawn Michaels talks little person, so he's in there interpreting for Triple H what they're saying. Like, I'm not saying, like, it was funny. The little people, Rumble, TLC, all that, were great. Hornswoggle was always amazing. But I feel like that's all they thought. So they didn't even know he could talk. So it's like, oh, we don't want him to be the suave leprechaun that he could be. Like I said,
Did he get the audition then?
I imagine he went in and was about to talk to them like, nope, no need. You got the role. And he's like about to say something else and like, no need to thank us. Just go on. We'll get you in makeup soon. And he was about to say something like, no need. The makeup's being put on. And then they hand him his lines and it's
It did like to growl a whole lot.
But yeah, it's like, no, he wouldn't have been Warwick Davis level, but I think he could have added a lot of charm going around and actually, I don't know, explaining. Instead of having the characters do lore dump revelations in a dirty basement with shoes everywhere. And apparently that's where they put everyone's belongings, but they also put a book detailing what's going on. I don't really know. It's like
Very smart. Very smart.
especially like right from the cabin where they sacrifice people at. So if the people did somehow escape the cabin, clearly this would be the house they're at. So let's have a book saying everything.
It's to confuse the people because it seems so obvious that they would never look at it.
It has to be to confuse them since they get the info dump from the people of, oh, we went and found a gold mine, stole a bunch of gold coins, even though gold mines don't have gold coins in them. They have like raw gold that they'd have to mint. But no, these people had a gold mine with gold coins. The old dude even specifically says they took gold coins out of it. Yeah, don't think too much about that. But then it collapsed on itself. Yeah, suspicious. But they got that dump. They read the book and they're like, oh, townspeople stole the gold and now they're having to repay the leprechaun. And then 10 minutes later, they're like, what's going on? What, the townspeople are in on this? What? We never would have guessed. This evil old lady who looks evil is evil?
You did say that she looked evil just from her looks.
Okay, the townspeople are in on this. They already figured that out. I don't... That still hurts my brain. Less than 10 minutes ago. And less than an hour ago in their time, they figured out evil town people sacrificing them for the leprechaun. So then they find one of the townspeople on the road and's like, yo, yeah, Mr. Henry's sacrificing us. Sucks, right? Can you give us a ride? She's like, oh, Mr. Henry? Oh, you guys escaped the barn? I mean, oh, yeah, no, I'll give you a ride to safety. Yeah, trust me. Just get in while I lock the doors and leave your weapons outside. No need for
Maybe
weapons.
they thought that they wouldn't read the book because it wasn't covered in human flesh and looking very obviously evil.
Well, no, that's reading it out loud, which they still didn't do. The one girl gave like a summary of what she read because I guess she's the only one who could read. Because I feel like it would have been quicker instead of her like summarizing, since it was like half a page if all of them just
Well,
read the
remember,
half
she
page.
was the one that was obsessed with like Celtic culture and stuff, so.
Clearly not that obsessed, since she didn't learn. Like if a town's a group of people is trying to sacrifice you, you don't look to the town's group of people to save you.
Sure, you do. Horror movie logic.
Oh my god, she was also the worst character. Like, nah, she's the one character who deserved death by SwoggleCon. I feel like it's wrong to call it a leprechaun. It clearly wasn't a leprechaun. Unless it's a were-leprechaun. Which, this is not what I had in mind when I keep telling you to do a were-leprechaun in your book. I want to point that out. This is by no means what I have in mind. I'm thinking you have like a suave Channing Tatum, and then on like a Irish Moon, he turns into a Warwick Davis. So he shrinks 3 feet, gets an Irish accent, and like gets more charming.
That is an interesting concept for sure.
That's the thought going in my head with a wearing leprechaun, okay? It's like you have Channing Tatum, who is like considered conventionally attractive, but not all that charming. But then on an Irish Moon, he shrinks like by 3 feet.
Magic Mike?
Yeah, it's Warwick Davis magic miking with his charm. Like, there's not gonna be a woman with money left in her wallet in that entire room. Like, you have Warwick Davis up on that stage doing his leprechaun talk while dancing and stripping.
What, do they all have gold coins in their pockets or something? Is that the currency going on?
Well, there's nothing quite like a shingle for a leprechaun. A leprechaun will do anything for his mighty shingle. I should know. I've done quite a bit for my shingles.
For a shingle? Like what? You got like a scaly little patch of skin or something? Or like a roof shingle?
No, you realize a gold coin was called a shingle, right?
It was called a shilling. It wasn't called a shingle.
It's called a. You know it's both ways, right?
No, it is not, Sean Spencer.
I've heard it both ways.
I'm sure you have, Sean Spencer.
Honestly, I didn't think she'd know enough to even correct me on that one.
I knew it sounded weird enough that I had to think of the word, and that shingles was not it. So unless he was repaving a roof or something, or he had a condition that comes after you get chicken pox, and which of course is not good news, then no.
Well, see, I was tossing up shillelagh and shingle, but I thought you might know what a shillelagh was, so I was like, a shingle, I feel like she might actually misinterpret.
Well, I know a shillelagh is something they use in wrestling. It's that like beating cane or whatever.
No, it's actually an Irish thing. The leprechaun carries one with him.
Well,
You know
yeah.
his little cane that he pokes people's eyes out with,
Well, I mean,
or
I'm
hits him in the
sure.
knees
Well, yeah, but it always,
before gyrating above them?
well, it always kind of just looked like a like beating cane or something.
Well, usually you'd use it in a bar fight. It got the name shillelagh from the Shillelagh Woods, where it came from, until the Irish sold all the woods there for,
Profit.
no, it was to the British for, I think, like, cigars or something. It wasn't a good deal. The Irish were royally screwed on it. So it's hard to
Really?
find an actual shillelagh made of shillelagh wood anymore. So most shillelaghs now aren't, but it was meant for bar fights. So you'd walk up into the bar, you'd both get drunk, and one person would like insult your mother, you'd insult his daughter, and then you'd go to clubs. Like instead of like doing a hand, you'd both bring up your shillelagh and bop. Last one standing without a concussion or contusion wins.
I mean, makes sense, I suppose.
But yes, so me shillings. I'll do anything for me shillings. I've done quite a bit for me shillings. You should see the shillings I've collected over the years. There was the shilling I melted from that woman's teeth. The shillings I got from ripping off that toe ring. If only the toes didn't come along with the toe rings.
Who on earth is wearing a solid gold toe ring? Like, that is imitation gold.
'Tis not. 'Twas twill.
That just seems like a waste of money to have to have a gold toe ring.
Oh, and a gold tooth isn't a waste of money.
Well, I mean, at least people mainly have gold teeth. I mean, they have gold braces, gold teeth.
Okay, and a gold penis ring's not a waste of money.
I don't even want to know why the heck that thing would exist.
They make gold earrings of every kind.
I guess.
I'm sure you have like a solid gold thing of anal beads. I don't want them in my pot of gold. I don't care how many shillings that might melt to. Those can stay out of me pot.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, I think having Hornswoggle walk in saying, "I want my shillings," would have been much better. And guess what? He could have gave us a lore dump. Instead of them doing the weird thing that they forgot about 2 minutes after reading, he could have been like, "Hey, they escaped. Your sacrifice wasn't here. You got 22 minutes till I kill the town." Because apparently 2 people are equal to 3 shillings, and you took 300 shillings from me. So I used to have a lot of people to pay up. But they're also like, they normally apparently gave him 2 people as sacrifices. This time they
True.
tried to give him 4, but he killed like 6 people. Like, shouldn't he have been like satisfied after 2? But
No.
he just kept killing.
Well, you see, 2 satisfies him, but much like a Snickers, he has to finish it all before it satisfies.
Well, also, like, the townspeople are like, "Oh, we're giving him a 4 this time, so maybe next time we rob him, he won't be so mad and we'll have more leeway." It's like,
Why were they planning on robbing him again?
did you not catch that part? The old man was
No,
like,
I was checked out halfway through the movie because it just was not like a movie that I enjoy.
yeah, no, when the son's asking, like, "But why 4?" He's like, "So next time we'll get leeway."
And also, what must they have done with the gold that apparently they had none left?
I think they gave it back. But, it comes with interest. Or they bought their Speedos.
So it was like the pool and night swim or whatever it was, where the price for, the pool giving him powers was his life.
Well, no, because see, that made no sense. This would be paying the gold back with interest, because, like, if you rob from me, I charge interest. Even if you pay, like, if you steal $100 from me, even if you pay me back the $100, even if you pay it back to me within 5 minutes of me breaking your kneecap and doing a cheese grater to it, you now owe me $253. Interest. Otherwise, I take a cheese grater to your other kneecap.
Just sounds horrendous.
I'm telling you, I'd be a great leprechaun or mafia boss. You're touching me shilling. I don't kill you. Or anything like that, because then I don't get my money back. No, I want me shillings. So what I do is I get a cheese grater. And I take it to your kneecap and just... You're crippled, but you can pay.
Well, for a few months for sure, until it heals.
And then, if that doesn't work, I get a potato peeler. And I start with the pinky toe. And I just slowly peel the skin from the toe. And then I move to the next. And the next. I don't do it all at once. No. It's each individual toe. And then it's the foot.
That sounds god
And then it's the tip of the nose. People pay me the shillings they owe me.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
But yeah, no, that would have been so much better. Hornswoggle walking in. Like, oh, and they could even like had Hornswoggle with a shillelagh or a steel chair at one point and just bashes someone over the head. And then he climbs up to the top rope and jumps off for the tadpole splash.
Was there also a title belt hanging above?
Hey, that actually was his finisher, was the tadpole splash.
Well, yes, I'm aware. That's why I said, since he was, climbing up ladders and stuff, might as well have been a Money in the Bank type thing.
Well, they had him climb up a freaking truck to recreate the scene from Ernest Scared Stupid in the worst way possible.
True.
Because for anyone who's watched Ernest Scared Stupid, there's a moment when Ernest and the troll are fighting in the back, and Rimshot, I'm pretty sure Rimshot's the dog's name.
Yes, I believe so.
It's driving the truck. Shout out to Rimshot. And they're having this epic confrontation where Originally, Ernest is driving, but then the troll's on the top, like stabbing at him, and he uses his breath to break the windshield. And Ernest goes in the back to fight him, and they're going mano y mano. So imagine,
Mono y Trollo.
so imagine how awesome that is. And then imagine you have none of the awesomeness of it, and you just have this weird gargoyle wolf something creature. Kind of looks like an old granny who hasn't been fed or moisturized in a month. On top of your
It looks like the granny from SpongeBob with the chocolate bars.
no, that looked like it had been moisturized sooner than this one. I'm imagining like a Dorothy if like she was hunched over because she couldn't stand up straight from some type of medical back issue, maybe a spina bifida or something. So she's like hunched over because of her spine. She hasn't moisturized, so her skin's taken on like a lightish gray tone.
Oh,
And
so you got the best present ever.
yes, and she's like super, even more wrinkly than she is. Same hair though, and she's just like a gargoyle down on top of your car.
I don't know. I think that sounds like a much better version of what we saw.
But yeah, so we don't blame Hornswoggle at all. Like
He didn't write the thing.
he did what they told him to. I mean, as far as the sad thing is, if it was a beast movie, a werewolf movie, would it have been a good movie? No, but it would have been an okay movie. It would have been a fun movie. It could have been a fun movie if it was what they obviously wanted to do, which was a beast or a freaking werewolf movie. It could have been a fun movie. Like I said, not good, but fun.
I like that. Not good. Emphasis on not good.
Well, most horror movies I wouldn't count as good, but they're fun.
That is true.
Like hell, most of the ones we actually watch every year and we thoroughly enjoy, by all means, aren't good movies, but they're fun movies. Like The Child Plays, Halloween's, Friday the 13th, Leprechauns. They're not good movies, but they're extremely fun. I enjoy it. I get enjoyment out of it. This one, because of the fact it was wrapped in a leprechaun wrapper, means it wasn't a good one. It's like opening that Snickers. You think it's a Snickers wrapper, and you have a Payday. I like Payday, but a Payday and a Snickers are pretty far apart from one another. But I think the main thing is the chocolate. I'm pretty sure Payday's caramel
Caramel and peanuts, yeah.
and then a Snickers is supposed to be caramel and nuts. But the chocolate coating really does add something different.
Maybe a payday was what that one extra one was going, or which one was it?
Nope, I got it. I got it. Payday was a bad excuse because I actually thought about what's in a Payday. But an almond joy or a what's one with
Mounds?
coconut? Mounds, that's it. You can't get further from a Snickers than a Mounds. Hell, you can't get further from a satisfying candy bar than a Mound.
Mounds are good if you're intending to eat a mound.
Nothing with coconut is good. I am all with Woody Harrison. It's not necessarily the flavor of the coconut, it's the consistency and the texture. Both suck.
Only you would starve in a zombie apocalypse because otherwise with snowballs.
Okay, at that point, starving is the right choice.
No.
Actually, I'd probably feed it to the zombies. I'd domesticate the zombies and then start having them plant crops for me.
What, so you're gonna be Shaun of the Dead?
Well, no, he didn't domesticate the zombies. He didn't even really domesticate the one. He chained it up and made it play video games with him. Just so he could feel superior by winning because the zombie didn't know how to play.
Well, but did he really know how to play as a human?
Yes, he was supposed to know. That was the only thing he was supposed to know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, from the person who doesn't even know how to play a video game.
I know how to play some video games. Not well, but I do.
Hey, you can remember a video game that has 4 buttons. What those 4 buttons are.
Well, that's because I get nervous.
Okay, some of the games, why the hell are you getting nervous?
I don't know. I just do.
Like a lot of the games we play are not like nervous ones. Why do you get nervous?
They just make me nervous.
It's not like Resident Evil 6 where you and the fleshies had some type of arrangement.
Fleshies were evil. They were scary.
Yeah, she'd always like start spazzing out and die to the fleshies.
I did.
I just hear her going,
I don't recall sounding like that at all, but yes, I did spaz out.
That's like your terrifying shriek.
It is not.
It's too. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, where it was the weirdest thing ever. She was a spaz rage gamer. Because she spaz, then she'd rage about the fact she spaz, and then she'd spaz about the fact that other people might be looking at how she was playing. So then she'd rage about, oh, that person's clearly judging her as they're sitting across the cabin trying not to die. She's like, they're judging me. I know they're judging me.
They were, if nothing else, by your screen name.
DP Pickle?
No, it was DP Scorpion, and oh, the names that people thought that it meant.
All my stuff is DP. It's DP Crimson, DP Divinity, DP Scorpion, DP Pickle.
Well, I hadn't heard pickle, but regardless,
Well, I mean, I've been accused of looking like a pickle from time to time, so.
I've never known you to be compared to a pickle, but I mean,
Tommy Pickle?
leave it to you, I guess.
People have compared me to Tommy Pickle. They say I have the same hairline.
I don't think they have.
No, they have. They've truly said I have the same hairline and fat head. They said if I do my neck like this, I even look like a scrunched up Tommy Pickle.
Must you? That looked painful. Please don't ever do that again. That. Quit! Quit.
It's like a turtle.
Yes, I'm aware. Would you quit? It's giving me freaking memories of that god awful show that I watched with, I think it was Dana Carvey or whatever. He's like, turtle, turtle, turtle.
What the hell is a Dana Carvey?
It's an actor, and I forget what it was, but it was some movie that everyone he hauled at that I did not enjoy at all.
Was it Austin Powers?
No, it wasn't Austin Powers. It was a different show.
Okay, I thought the one where they went turtle, turtle, turtle was Austin Powers Gold member or whatever.
I mean, he may have done it in there, but like, no, it's a different movie franchise. I don't remember what it is, but I just remember that part because he's like turtle, 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 and everyone always quoted it and like thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, a lot of things happen like that. But yeah, so Leprechaun Origins, absolute dog trash as a Leprechaun movie. Like the Leprechaun title really is that Snickers wrapper, and you open it up and you have a mound. Like there's nothing more disappointing. Well, unless it's like a turd, which I mean, which the only reason I'm saying it's a mound instead of a turd is because if it didn't have the Leprechaun wrapper, I think it could have been a fun thing. If you got rid of the stupid gold, because that made no sense with the plot line because they have a feral beast.
That is true.
That only works if you have something intelligent enough to understand.
It had a spreadsheet and stuff. Or maybe it was using ChatGPT, who knows?
Not to mention, the fact that it had to been going to get, find the gold, because it's showing us its point of view, and there's no way it's seeing gold.
That is true. It had worse vision than, I imagine, you said that you had before you got your glasses.
I still have that. Even with my glasses, people still look like little blobs. I'd be walking around like the Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy Turner's like, I wish everyone was blobs. That's how everyone looks to me. It's like, you a gray blob, you a gray blob, you the grayest and blobbiest of blobs. Ooh, big-chested blob. But the only problem is that a big-chested woman blob or a big-chested man blob?
Only you.
But yeah, so Leprechaun Origins, if you're wanting to watch could almost be fun beast or werewolf show, yeah, no, watch it. Just call it Woofy Origins or Beastly Origins and zone out all the stuff they talk about gold because that makes no sense. But if you're looking for a Leprechaun movie, don't. Not at all. No. Never. Not once. I mean, if you want to support Hornswoggle, I guess put it on your TV and then walk out of the room. But other than that, no.
But don't do it too often because then they might think that you liked it.
I just don't get it. You have a franchise that is beloved for the fact that apparently it was cheap and profitable for the studios. And more so, the charm Warwick Davis brought to that character. And you decide, So we have a show that's known for its villain being humorous, charming, and that's what got the franchise over. That's the only reason this franchise is successful. So we're gonna cast a, little person who can be charming and funny in his own right, and we're gonna tell him do nothing but growl. It's like, was Vince McMahon the one doing this? Since he's the one who told Hornswoggle he couldn't talk, was Vince McMahon, Vinnie Mac, the one who came up with Leprechaun Origins?
Well, I think it was sponsored by WWE, but who knows?
Well, anytime that there's a WWE wrestler in it, they get to put their little WWE logo on it as a producer.
Ah, true.
So Hornswoggle at that time, I believe, was still under like a guest contract or something with WWE. Because that was before he went on a cruise and got like chokeslammed by, what is his name, comedian?
Brad Williams, I think it was.
See, anytime I think like Brad, I just want to say Dourif. And I know it's not Brad Dourif chokeslammed Hornswoggle on a cruise. I mean, I might actually pay to see that cruise.
Speaking of Brad Dourif, the other day, whenever I was watching Tales from the Crypt, he was on an episode.
I think you said pretty much everyone is. I think you said Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, apparently Brad Dourif.
Andy McCarthy.
I
mentioned Larry Bird.
I don't think anyone knows who Andrew McCartney is.
I'm pretty sure people do too. He's Blaine in Pretty in Pink.
I don't know what the hell.
The rich dude.
Wait, so does that mean everyone from Pretty in Pink has been in Tales from the Crypt?
Well, I don't think Molly Ringwald was in it, but Anthony Michael Hall certainly was.
What?
I don't remember. Well, I don't know. I was thinking of Breakfast Club, so no.
Okay, so Molly Ringwald, it's your job to bring back a Tales from the Crypt episode just to be in it. You have to do it. There's no option here. You don't have a choice. The leprechauns will come down on you with their snarling, claws and looking like Dorothy from the Golden Girls. And they will attack you if you don't.
No, but there were a lot of people from actors and stuff back in the day that were on Tales from the Crypt.
But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it as far as covering Leprechaun Origins. Like I said, it's really a shame. Other than that, I think all I really have left to say is what the hell, WWE? You're letting go Kairi Sane? Like, she is one of the best women you have on the roster right now. Not to mention one of the most attractive, but that's a different point altogether. I mean, you have her definitely in the top 5 most attractive women on the roster right now. Probably like Alexa, Liv, Kyrie, Io, and Asuka. Probably be the top 5. Honorable mentions to probably Roxanne. Do you have to do more than one for an honorable mention, or can you just do one?
No, you can do several. I think it's like 2 or 3.
Do you have to do 2 or 3, or can you just do one?
I think you can just do one, but you can do like 2 or 3, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess if I have to do more than just one, I'll throw in Tatum Paxley. That way it's 2. Honorable mentions to Roxanne Perez and Tatum Paxley. There we go. But, yeah, no, come on, WWE. Get your crap together. Get your crap together. Sad about the rest of the releases, too, but that's the one that really grinds my cat.
It did grind your gears, for sure.
Do you have anything else left to add? Pielka Durf.
Would you quit? And no, I don't have anything else to add.
Well, you didn't think I was going to forget to call you a name this time, did you?
I was hoping you would.
No, Pielka Durf.
Would you quit?
So, I think that's going to be myself, Demon the Scorpion Appel, and Pielka Durf signing off. Pielka Durf.
So hopefully you're having a happy Sunday to all our ghost ghouls and gobos. And remember, if you don't know which one you are, you're a ghoul.
And yeah, I've healed up quite nicely for any of you wondering about that. And I'm not really that concerned about who she hired to attack me. I mean, she'll either do better next time or it won't happen again, right?
I didn't hire anybody. Behave.
Subtle foreshadowing.
Behave.
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 Bye.
Bye.